to, I believe. Unfortunately, I had to stop myself previously because I was getting rather frustrated with this game and I wanted to join Killer up on the Sniper Elite 4 offer. But now we're back, and now I'm here to deal with the fucking Arcbird.
Julian, you know about the HSOAU, right?
Yes, Colonel. It's built by a joint effort between the UCN and the CFN. The chassis, engine, and control system is all American technology, but its weapon system is ours. It's the first step of U.S. President Sean Soloway's plan to knit a closer relationship between the UCN and CFN.
Rich.
It's designed to need both governments' authorization to activate. Therefore, the U.S. government holds the key of the engine, and our government holds the key of the weapon. Yep, they don't hesitate to
Wait, if our government holds the key to the weapon, how the hell did they get the thing open to begin with? Did they just hack into it?
So it's equipped with Russian weapons.
Nothing. Talking to Killer. Project Nimbus.
They have the key, so they started it.
Yes, sir.
But the key is Russian. But the key for the weaponry is Russian.
Yeah, the key for the weaponry is Russian.
Yeah, but how do they activate the weaponry, though?
They installed American weaponry on it, and they activate the Russian weaponry later into the fight.
Again, though, but how?
They were hacking into it during it. They say they installed American weapons so they could at least use the thing, and then they were hacking into it during the fight, so they could eventually use the Russian weaponry.
Fair enough.
So that's the god of peace, huh?
This is too ironic.
He sent the Red Demon? Oh, this'll save us time.
When we're commencing operation here, don't get too much to the target area anymore. Let the blood be.
You said it was fast.
Luck is on your side. It appears that the target has no intention to escape from the combat area. Already beating you.
I regret that decision.
American anti-air system, sir. Lightly equipped.
So, they don't have much space remaining for installing external weapons.
We better engage them with our full capacity, or against the Red Demon himself have come.
I know. Those Russian weapon systems take some time before they're operational.
So, here's a question, Killer. Since Andy's sort of the main rival within the game, who do you prefer between, like, him and other rival aces?
Rick?
This is like our framed psycho drones.
But these are much larger and much more powerful.
Could you be more specific?
Impressive. These drones perform better than most third-generation battle frames.
You're enjoying your level, aren't you?
Hardpoint 4, reloaded and ready. Ready.
Aww. Thought I hit the thing.
Hardpoint 4, reloaded and ready. Funnel ready. Roll damage is now at 50%. Hardpoint 4, reloaded and ready.
Customized M5 approaching combat area at high speed.
Look what we have here. Not a bad frame you got in your hands. Should be a fun fight.
These guys are excited. They have a 40mm automatic shotgun. Don't let them get close to you.
Hardpoint 4, reloaded and
Wait a second. The M5 Vipers that Calamity has have fucking auto shotguns? Why couldn't I fly that? I'd much prefer that over the... Exactly! One by one.
Serious. 3-round burst means 3-round burst. Semi-auto means semi-automatic. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. How many? My only question is, how long did you think this? Okay, that's sad. Have you ever played shooters? I don't care if you're not
You
a
have
gun
to
guy.
be. I'm not either.
You don't need to be a gun guy.
I am going to die.
Just be thankful my friend's. Just be thankful my friend Sky's not here, because if he was, he'd be digging into you right now, Sparta.
He'd be like, I'm about to end Sparta's whole career.
He would be so much harsher than I am. Hmm? Oh, I might tell him a few things, but he won't talk to you ever, so it doesn't matter. He's talked to AJ, he just won't talk to you, because he's not on very much. But that's besides the point. No, that's not the point. No.
Huh. You know, the Psycho drones on the high-speed orbital attacker unit are actually quite strong.
Right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, the orbital attacker units are gone now. Now I just need to deal with the HSOU. Whoa. Yes.
No.
What is it? You're gonna send us something?
It's gonna be great.
Oh shit, it can send these things out? Not you! It's gonna take a little bit because I'm really close to killing this boss. Yes, sir. Shit, 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 shit. By the way, have you fought the orbital attacker unit on hard yet, Killer?
Orbital attacker unit?
The Arcbird Falcon.
Yeah, I completed all the stuff on normal and...
Oh, right.
Hard.
Act 1 and 2. What do you think of it on hard? You said it was very easy on normal.
The Arcbird fight?
Yeah.
That was still pretty simple. Andy's mech is really the only thing you can do it with, though. Because it's not worth trying to hit that thing with anything but the particle cannon.
To be fair, the particle shield on Juliana's mech is broken because you can just kind of sit inside it and be invincible.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
As
you
I
can.
showed you,
If it isn't Mirai, nobody can really fly into it.
It's happened a couple times. You're not completely safe in that thing.
Well, I was against the Black Knight Squadron.
Parts of your shield. Parts of the shield are exposed. It's not completely surrounding you. I have been shot from outside of the shield before. It's not completely safe. That's why you shoot out multiple shields, because then you can make sure you're covered.
We think their mission objectives are to capture the prototype weapon and make the mass driver unusable. Protect the mass driver and the prototype weapon until it safely can escape.
What is the prototype weapon, sir?
We cannot tell you that, Lieutenant.
afternoon. You're listening to Evening News on the People's Radio. Today we have an interview with UCN Prime Minister Leonid Zardanov. Prime Minister, thank you for being with us today. So we're officially in the New World War.
No. I do not think this has or will escalate into a conflict of that scale. There are some skirmishes on the northeastern border we share with the CFN, and we're doing quite well in the battle so far. This is to my surprise, due to the difference in sizes of deployable forces in the combat area. But our defense forces are able to hold their ground.
Also, this, no offense, Sparta, but this game has an attack that surpasses Dante's Stinger. Project Nimbus. The fucking blade attack that Juliana has so much more range. Dante gets jealous from it.
But unless Americans change their foreign relationship approach,
What? Okay, I thought the Arcbird was gonna be this huge foe that you had to go up against, but when you're actually fighting it, you can't even see it. You're just shooting at a target. I don't even, like, does it even have a model?
U.S. Vice President Orville L. Johnson stated in today's press release that the United States has no connection to the Children of Fallen Nations terrorist group, and the U.S. is not responsible for the terrorist attack on Bangkok 2 colony. The Congress authorized offensive military campaign in response to the UCN strike force attack on Ecuador orbital elevator, which is putting almost half of the world's population into great risk. Meanwhile, U.S. President Sean Soloway hasn't yet made any media appearance since the beginning of the war.
Why are orbital elevators so important?
Flying cities need a very rare isotope of gas that can only be found near low orbit. It is used for generating power to keep cities airborne. Without them, the cities will begin to fall.
I beat it. Sorry, I forgot to let you know when I did.
So both our and their government decide to put millions of lives at risk by attacking each other's orbital elevators, and then declare war at each other? Why are people in power so stupid? Can't nations just get along and trade and try to understand each other? To think that so many people have sacrificed their lives for this.
Juliana, stop. We are a professional.
On second thought, don't do that unless that's not copyrighted music. That is hurting my ears. Ow, 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 ow.
Never let hatred fuel you.
Yeah, on second thought, don't play that, please. Alright. Also, later.
Colonel.
I noticed a little something, by the way, Killer, in the hangar talk just before the mass driver mission.
You'll have to find your own answer.
Andy even says to Juliana, no matter what, don't let hatred control you. And yet, that's exactly what happens.
All units, prepare to engage.
Yeah, I don't think they shouldn't have done that after. She should have gotten at least shot down, or at least like calmed down or something in a more elegant manner after you fight her. Because I didn't like her against that.
I am absolutely angry at you, and you're the only one that I will willingly try to kill because you killed my best friend and almost father figure. Then that thing happens, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. Like, it'd be one thing if, like, she put aside her grudge because Mirai was trying to do the right thing, and after the war, she just stopped talking and just kind of isolated herself from her. But by the end, they're like best friends, living in the same room.
They should have handled that in a more definitive and elegant manner.
For once, I actually agree with using a Taurus quote. That said, I love the Mass Driver mission in this game. I really do. Act 2 in general is just perfect, and Act 1 is almost perfect. Well, honestly, the only problem with Act 1 is that it's not as good as Act 2.
Do that?
copy.
Roger that. The SSTO is on the elevator and moving to the mass driver. Transport ship moved to mass driver. Preparing for launch sequence.
This ship is much smaller than I thought. That prototype weapon is contained in that.
We're ready to protect it until it leaves the mass driver and climbs to a safe altitude.
Enemy spotted. Stay in formation, Danger Rangers. Punch them out of the sky.
I'm about to hear the meme or the Danger Ranger scream when I fight them, by the way.
Can you withstand the terror you have brought upon yourself? The Danger Rangers will take care of you. You scratched my paint. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Excellent pilot.
I like that little at the end.
Hardpoint 4, reloaded and ready.
Oh dear, I might be in trouble. Looks like this battle is over for me.
Auto ready.
What did you say?
I understood that reference.
Oh.
And then I pulled a full
I'm
Captain
Iron
America.
Man. I'm Iron Man in that scene.
No, I'm Captain America in that scene. I understood that.
Yeah,
reference.
no, you're Captain America. I'm Iron Man.
Oh, with the eye. God damn it.
Yeah.
Because I said I understood that reference when it's an Avengers reference. Hey, I understood that reference. Yeah, smart to be like, I'd be like, I understood that reference. Smart to be like, I understood that reference. And Killer would be like, oh.
Yeah.
At the same time. Yeet. SSTO, increasing speed. SSTO, passing checkpoint 1.
The Grim Reaper's ready to engage the enemy. We're going down.
The Uber Strikers are honestly pathetic compared to Andy's mech. I'm not even sure why they throw them at you. But to be fair, the music's awesome, so it doesn't matter. I'm serious, Sparta. You definitely should get this game. It's only $9 fucking. Never mind. Now I get it.
Portal ready. Hardpoint 4, reloaded and ready.
Killer, what do you think of the song that plays in Red Comet, by the way? Da, 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 da,
Oh, that is pretty good. I think one of the best songs in terms of epicness is the one that plays in an electronic world. That one reminds me of Frontline.
Hull damage is at 30%. Hardpoint 4, reloaded and ready. Warning, hull damage is now at 50%. Hull ready. Hardpoint 4, reloaded and ready.
You scratched my paint job. You're gonna have to do better than that. Damn, you're good.
Hardpoint 4, reloaded
In
and
order
ready.
to fight you.
Portal ready. Hardpoint Point 4, relay en route.
I know that voice. Not you. Shut up. I'm not talking about you.
Bam. How do I switch the thing, by the way? Like, switch it from, like, showing my messages to hiding them?
We're going to disable UCN's Eastern Siberian Space
What do you
Center.
mean?
Like, I have my messages showing up on the right side of the screen, like you had during your stream.
Oh, I don't think you can change that.
I can't. Shit.
It is very likely they've mobilized reinforcements to defend the base.
Like mute messages, yeah. Like, how do I do that midstream?
Many mass-produced high-performance battle frames. US
Broadcast settings. Let me see if I can adjust them. View comments. Load, please. I kind of need you on this one. It's really not fun trying to fly with only a third of your screen. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Never mind, I fixed it. Yay.
Oh, you mean getting rid of the comments?
Yes. I got it.
Oh, well, you should have told me that. Okay.
Yes?
I thought you meant, like, the
have to do
messages
this?
appearing on the left
What
side.
do you mean?
Okay. Never mind.
This isn't a peacekeeping
Yeah.
operation anymore. Taking part in the invasion of another country. Do you really think this kind of behavior will lead to peace?
I know that voice. I know. I gotta look this up.
Look up who, what now's voice.
If other
The guy
units
who
take
played.
on this assignment,
Hold on.
not only the risk of the mission failure increases, there will be unnecessary casualty on both sides. Besides, deciding what to do is not our responsibility.
Is that what we are? Blindly following orders? Going out there and killing people without a reason?
I thought you were against drinking between missions. What happened?
It's okay. I'm not the one risking my life piloting battle frames going into the battle or something anyway.
Oh, I see. So you got into a fight with Mirai, huh?
It's funny. I hated this interaction between Ingrid and Morgan when I first played through this game. Because I really didn't like Ingrid's voice actress at all. Honestly, I've come to appreciate it a lot more as I played through this game. I think the actress did an alright job.
Shut up.
Just because she sounds very realistic.
I just turned 28 about a month ago.
After getting a job,
just 14, you know.
I come to the realization that, yeah, managers and bosses, they sound exactly like this.
In the first place, when I was her age, I hadn't even enrolled in the Air Force Academy yet. Why, that professor had to implant those chips in her brain and force this life on her. After I worked in the Air Force for a few years, I got tired of being something that can be replaced easily. Too stupid to think for myself. So, when I got the proposal from Mithril, it doesn't take much time to decide. And I thought working with PMC would have more freedom. I thought by working here, people will respect my decision a bit. I thought by being the commander of Mithril, I can make a real difference. I guess I was wrong. No matter where we are.
I do love that Ingrid gets her wish at the end of this game as well. Like near the end of Act 2, she's talking about how she always wished that she could make a difference, but then she's like, I guess I was wrong. And then near the end, she plays such a major role in bringing out peace to and ending the war. Nice little wrap up to a little arc of hers right there. I guess it's mostly thanks to Killer, a person who I thought for sure would hate this character, and having a bit of his perspective on it, but yeah, I've actually grown to like Ingrid quite a bit. So thank you, Killer. Make me like a character I hated at first. And now it's time to play one of the best missions in the game. And it's already off to a bad start.
deployed.
So I've heard a theory that Penny saying it's going to be just like Beacon again, and after all the shit that's currently going on, that yeah, Renora is probably going to die. I am not okay with that. This is not okay. My emotions. My emotions. Wait, can I do that? Oh wow, I can do that.
Yeah, I found out who I was talking about, and I don't know who this is, and that kind of surprises me. So apparently the guy who does it is John D. Lancey.
What?
I don't
What did
know
you
who
just
that
say?
is, and I feel like I should. John D. Lancey plays the president in Payday 2.
Ooh, that's cool.
Why do I know that? Why do I know the voice but not the name?
He voices a Spada 1.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, he may voice a Spada 1, but I don't know. That's not the voice I'm hearing. It's
called range, Brad.
No. The voice he's doing the sound of the voice he's doing right now is a voice I recognize, but it's not a Spada 1. It seems like he's done this type of voice before. And it's definitely not breaking down. Like a list of things he's done.
Though, okay. Now that I know that CFN means America and UCN is Russia, and that would mean that Luna, second most powerful member of the United States, or at least former United States.
I found it. I think I figured it out. I know his voice. He plays Desmond's father in Assassin's Creed. Yeah, he plays William Miles. That's where I know his voice from. Okay.
And the mystery has been solved.
It's so satisfying to find something like that out.
Yeah, that's why I love looking at voice acting and such. It isn't satisfying when like a really well-known voice actress or voice actress you really like plays such a small or bad role. That is easily my least favorite thing. Like, Laura Bailey is in Ruby, but she voices one character for not even 3 lines. Excuse me? You don't know who Laura Bailey is? Excuse me? Amber. Amber, the first Fall Maiden. Indeed. Also, Brianna Knickerbocker. Love her. Absolutely love her. And I was excited to see that she was in Ace Combat. But she voices fucking Rosa, so bah. Rosa was supposed to be the quote-unquote Erusian princess waifu, but she's just kind of bland, boring, and really contrived. She looks great. That's about the only thing she has going for her. I've sent you a picture of her before, actually. Like what now? I don't consider a person a waifu if they are boring. Meanwhile, in the background, Killer is just like giving me the look of, really, bruh?
I'm not listening.
Probably a good idea.
Alright. Let me...
Funnels deployed.
Okay. Remember how I said John Wick isn't... Remember how I said John Wick is in Payday 2?
Yeah.
And Payday's a prequel?
Yeah.
Okay, I found the text that says this. So, here's what it says at the end of Payday 2. John went back to focus on the thing he does best, being one of the most notorious hitmen in history. He eventually retired, got married, and even adopted a dog. However, the life eventually came back to haunt him, but his enemies would soon learn to don't fuck with the master's hitman's dog, and I lived to tell the tale. Or lived to tell the tale.
Oh my god. And Scott just popped online, by the way, so get him in here.
This is the largest ship in the UCN arsenal. Prepare yourself.
Psychodrone is now usable.
The game's afoot. You think you have a chance against us? Pitiful.
You think you have a chance against us? Pitiful.
Scarface left on an alligator hunt and was never seen again. Some say he traveled to South America, where he is now called the Colonel, and joined the Lost Warrior tribe. Others say he still runs a cartel from somewhere in the Florida Everglades.
General Bryce.
Whether either story is true or not, his fate is still discussed among the members of the underworld. Hi.
Hey, Scott.
Critical condition. Smart missiles ready.
I was about to say, oh boy, how did you know? How did you know I'm playing a military game?
You're playing Ace Combat 7, I assume, Scott?
Yes.
You think you have a chance against
Hey,
us?
Scott,
I had to run to the store with my mom, and then the finale for The Masked Singer came on, and I had to watch that. The Fox. The Fox was Wayne Brady. Yeah.
Hey Scott, I found the text that describes John Wick in Payday 2. You want me to read it?
Oh yeah, I know there's a John Wick thing, because actually, believe it or not, I was considering getting Payday 2. Because they have the complete collection for $6.
Well, you remember how I told you that he...
If they have to complete the collection for $6, I may consider this myself.
Well, anyway, remember how I told you that it's a prequel?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want me to read you the text that describes?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so this is the credits of Payday 2. It says, it has a description for each character's ending. For John, it says, John went back to focus on the thing he does best, being one of the most notorious hitmen in history. He eventually retired, got married, and even adopted a dog. However, the life of it eventually came back to haunt him, but his enemies would soon learn that you don't fuck with a master hitman's dog and live to tell the tale. That's John's ending.
Wow.
Scarface also has an ending. I don't know. I'm gonna check Bodhi's now. There's Bodhi also.
Funnels deployed.
Did you remember to charge the battery?
Did you get your exo gun?
Oh. A glitch, maybe?
Railgun is ready.
Oh, I know I asked you this on YouTube, AJ, but have you heard any of Payday 2's Christmas songs?
No, I have not. Not yet.
You need to listen to them. They're sung by my favorite character in the game. My favorite playable character. He was actually added into the game later, but he was in the original Payday.
All targets neutralized. I'm going back.
Fuck.
Detecting one enemy battle frame coming at very high speed. Wait.
Wait, Brad Vickers is in Dead Rising 4?
Prepare yourself for an immediate high-speed dogfight.
Oh, did I tell you Ron Perlman is in Payday 2, by the way?
And his name is Brad Vickers. Because if that's the case, that's a direct Resident Evil reference.
Yeah, Ron Perlman's in Payday 2.
Because in Resident Evil 3, well, he's a character from Resident Evil 1, actually. Brad Vickers was a helicopter pilot for the Raccoon City Police Department STARS unit. But in Resident Evil 1, he basically goes full chicken shit and leaves his team behind in the Arclay Forest, which then they come across, yeah. Oh wait, I forgot, yeah, you have RE2 and 3. Well, the originals on your Vita, right? So, are you getting the remake?
Why would you do that?
Why is that even a question?
Yeah, I was about to say, Brad Vickers, I was like, yeah, if you encounter a zombie that goes stars, he's kind of fucked.
Go back. I don't want to kill.
I tried to do the strategy that Killer did by meleeing Andy to death, but that definitely doesn't work on hard difficulty.
Wait, meleeing Andy to death?
Well, Mirai to death, I should say.
I never even said you should do that. I said you can melee her. I never said you should.
It's a tactic. It's not an effective one.
No, it won't harm you, but it's not going to help you either. Well, it usually won't harm you.
Probably not.
Cluster bombs!
Yeah, I highly recommend Payday 2.
Really?
As you said, KJ.
They drove through the strike zone of my bomb.
I would highly recommend Payday 2.
Maybe I'll get it. Me, you, and Scott can play it together.
Yeah. I didn't say I got Payday 2.
That's not what I said either. Or he said. Or anyone said. Nobody said you got Payday 2.
Yeah.
Who isn't gay in any entertainment anymore? Like, literally everyone is gay in entertainment.
Not everyone.
Only in a nutshell.
Fuck it, I'm dropping 2 cluster bombs on these assholes.
Holy crap. How long is this gonna last? Okay, Payday, wow, it really is $6. That is, wow.
And is that the complete version with all the DLCs and shit?
The Crime Wave collection? Yeah.
Holy
Trust
fuck.
me, you want to get that edition because, no, get that edition. Because if you want, okay, 23rd is
I mean, I could, but my mom would kill me because I just spent, like, money.
Yeah,
I just had her spend money.
Well, I highly recommend it because the other two, like, DLCs, let me see. I don't know if I can check their prices actually. The other bundles you have to get, did they remove them? Oh, maybe they just removed them. And only added the Crime Wave collection. Oh, right.
No, the
so
DLCs,
you have to get the Crime Wave
DLCs are still there.
Well, I mean the
them
bundles.
separate.
I mean the bundles. They had bundles before, like the most wanted. They had the most wanted bundle, the big score bundle, and the master plan bundle. Just like so yeah, you're better off just getting the Crime Wave collection ASAP, I guess. If you can, the Crime Wave collection. Apparently the price, yeah, the price ends on the 23rd.
Hey, a 4-player co-op game with me, Killer, Scott, and Sparta doesn't sound too bad.
It's got a lot of replayability.
Sparta's not a fan of first-person shooters.
Oh my god. Okay, do you like Left 4 Dead? Any of you?
Yes.
I like Left 4 Dead.
Then you'll like Payday.
Except that instead of it being zombies, you know, they shoot back.
They designed Payday to be like kind of like Left 4 Dead in the sense that it's replay.
Yeah. But everything's procedurally generated, so no two heists are the same.
Well,
entirely
for the most
same.
part. For the most part, I mean, it's definitely not as specific, or it's definitely not as different each time as it is in Left 4 Dead. But there's a lot more heists, especially those. A lot more heists in the first one.
What should I use for this mission?
But yeah, getting it for $6, that's an absolute steal.
What mission,
I
Scott?
guess you could say it's a heist.
Boo. That bored me so much that I didn't dodge Andy's particle cannon. Thank God that missed.
I don't know what to pick. And yeah, I tried out cluster bombs, and it didn't work out so well for some reason.
Well, not great. Well, it's not great for
Block
some
it.
because all the targets
I'm choosing
are
the YF-23. It's been forever since I used this plane. Let's go.
Resident Evil 0? What?
Yeah, there's a Resident Evil 0. It came out for the GameCube, and it explains how one of the characters in RE1 shows up. A character named Rebecca Chambers. She was a part of another STARS team.
Even though it makes no sense as to why she acts so much differently in Resident Evil 1.
I know, she's a fucking badass in Resident Evil 0, and then she doesn't even carry a weapon in RE1.
I don't know. I wish they made a different remake and then contradicted that personality. Made it act like she was a little more professional.
Colonel Andy is down. I'll say again, Colonel Andy is
down. Say what now?
Target battle frame is disabled.
Would I need 34 UGBs or 50 UGBs?
Is it me?
I really don't understand.
34 is enough. There's not a lot of ground targets. I'm mostly facing air targets.
I really don't understand why this guy is on the cover of this game.
What guy is on the cover of the game?
Javier Baez is on the cover of MLB The Show 20, and I don't understand why.
I don't know.
Shouldn't literally anyone from the Nationals be on the cover? They literally had not won a World Series ever, and they just won one. And we're putting the Cubs, who won the World Series back in 2016. Really?
Well, the Chiefs didn't win the Super Bowl last year. The Saints did. They didn't put Drew Brees on the cover of Madden 20.
The Saints?
Yeah, didn't they win last year? Or this past year?
No. Who wins literally every Super Bowl for the Chiefs?
Oh.
Patriots, apparently.
Yeah, thank you. Smart at least knew. Well, I think Scott knew
forgot.
Too.
I largely ignored the Super Bowl.
Yeah, everybody
last
did.
February.
It wasn't just you. It wasn't just you.
But you know what, though? I'm telling you right now, I'm so happy they were on a fucking 9-game losing streak because they're fucked. They're not making it to the Super Bowl this year.
And
I want the Saints to make it. Actually.
And Patrick Mahomes is on the cover because...
No, Detroit Lions.
Patrick Mahomes is on the cover of Madden 20 because literally everyone loves Patrick Mahomes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's a curse. It was a terrible idea for him to be on the cover. But, you know.
Yeah.
I really... I get why people would want him to be on the cover. Why even he may want to be on the cover. But, like, really, it wasn't a good idea. Well, you don't just make fun of the bad curse. The bad curse will find you, and it will kill you. Okay, it won't kill you, but it'll damage your career. What? How does... This is stupid. Why is... Okay, because I played Project Nimbus, it's recommending me to play... Okay, literally the only thing I recognize here is Simulacra. I don't even know any of these other games. Okay, ACA Neo Geo Writing Hero, Simulacra, The King's Bird, Shanky the Vegan's Nightmare, Monster Dynamite. All of this because I played Project Nimbus. What do these have to do? There was one vegan thing. That's it. But what do these have to do with Project Nimbus? Like, it should say Ace Combat 7, Ace Combat 5, like, or not Ace Combat 5, but like, air combat stuff. None of this has to do, or like Gundam or Armored Core. What does this have to do with this, with any of this?
What does the Armored Core have to do with what?
No, what does Project Nimbus have to do with any of these games that it's recommending me?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay, I understand Eternal Blade because it's anime, but the rest of these I don't. Because I played Sniper Elite 4, what does Super Hot VR have to do with Sniper Elite 4?
Sniper Elite 4 has a VR game, actually.
I still don't understand what that's Super Hot. Okay. The Walker? What does the Walker have to do with Sniper Elite 4? Filthy.
I believe that's made by the same company. Might be wrong on that, though.
Oh. What? That's completely unrelated. Because you played Sniper Elite 4, Hotline Miami. What does Hotline Miami have to do with Sniper Elite 4?
Alright. Alright, Killer? Killer? Me versus Mirai on hard, round 2 during the stream.
Road. Fight!
Wish me luck. Wish me luck on this, Sparta and Scott. This fight is not going to be easy.
Because you bought Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game, we're recommending you Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles Edition. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes tons of sense. Oh. Why are there a bunch of Last of Us weapon bundles top rated by my friends? BlazBlue.
Awesome game. Awesome game.
What's BlazBlue, and why is it on top rated by your friends? Oh.
First off, because it's an awesome fighting game. Second,
and the first two things on top rated by your friends makes me immediately press my thing. Because the first two things that appeared are Grand Theft Auto 5, which is pretty bad when you consider the online section, and Black Ops 4, which just sucks in general. So yeah, don't trust my friends, because they're apparently very bad at knowing what good games are.
I just want I want any of the Armored Core games to be ported to PS4, goddammit. Can you imagine 4 Answer on PS4, Scott? Or Armored Core 4?
I think Scott died in the inside a little bit. Oh, you're playing Dead Rising 4 Frank's Big Package? Of course it's called that.
I'm back.
Can you imagine any of the Armored Core games on PS4? Like, imagine if they ported 4 Answer over.
It would be amazing.
Well, okay, 4 Answer is your favorite Armored Core game, but how does that compare to the Ace Combat series, in your opinion, in terms of quality?
Careful now.
Get him. Yeah, good strike. I got him all.
Think your answer through very carefully, Scott.
I believe you said he placed 4 Answer above Ace Combat 4, but I might be wrong on that.
Hell no.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're safe then.
Why?
Honestly, I know this is a sad thing to say, but I would have rather
Well,
just
it's
had them
because I don't hook up my PS3 as much as I used to.
Anyway, I know this is a sad thing to say, but I honestly would have rather just had them port all of the games, the PS3's combat games, over to the PS4, and
Yeah,
have
Ace
us pay
Combat
full
7.
price for
Yeah, we
those.
had it.
Yeah.
I don't really...
Who wouldn't 4 and 0? Are you telling me you wouldn't play 4 and 0 more than 7?
No. I'm pretty sure everybody agrees they'd rather do that.
Yeah.
Listen, the Ace Combat fan base is rabid, but they're not rabid to the point that they'd rally behind 7 over 0 and 4. And I died.
They aren't rabid? I mean...
I just said they were rabid.
I mean... Wait. Oh, I don't... What the hell was I thinking?
Bruh.
You said rabid, not rabbit.
Rabid. Yeah, they're rabid. But they're also...
Fuck! I've only ever been able to manage to save all the tanks from Men Here 7 once.
All the tanks? Wait, you actually made that one of your goals to save everyone?
Yes.
You're wasting your time. Yeah. Stonehenge. Good mission. Up until the second part. I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna play Sniper Elite. AJ, you wanna play Sniper Elite?
No, I'm currently streaming Project Nimbus. Although I may stop here, just because, oh, this is a hard one.
Wait a minute. Wow, what a small world we live in. If I'm correct, Rebellion, the people who made Sniper Elite 4, they are the people who ported World at War to PS2.
Yep.
Wow.
They were. It's weird. They have a mix of making good games and making shitty games.
What?
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. But you've played through Dead Rising 4. Yeah, don't do that. People don't like that.
No, that's annoying. Don't do that.
Which eventually stops doing.